Hi, I'm David Lisot for CoinWeek. It's August 15th, 2015. I'm here at the American Numismatic Association's World's Fair of Money. It's a room packed with collectors and dealers, all buying and selling cool numismatic items. Once again, we're walking around the floor to find out what are some of the cool coins for you, our CoinWeek viewers.
This is the A&A here in Chicago. It's always a show that we like to bring out the best and the best. We are blessed today to have a client of ours who wanted to sell a coin that he bought from us about 20 years ago. It's a 1795 $5 gold piece with a small eagle. It's the first year of issue. It was struck in June of 1795 after the mint began taking orders for gold, and the mintage continued until about September or October, according to their records. 8,700 coins were minted, David. That's all. Right now, combined total with Pcgs and NGC is about 600 coins. Only 8 of them have been certified as AU58 by and CAC. It's about 10 finer. So this is really a special opportunity. CAC, only 8 coins, 10 of them are finer. It's a really, really nice coin. It's got excellent fields and a superb, almost proof-like surface.
What kind of value?
This is a $75,000 coin.
This is a 10 ducat from 1594 from Salzburg. It was issued by the bishop of called Reitenau, and he gave it as a donation to the soldiers, to the troops. And this was not for every soldier made, the gold ones. Those were given to the generals in order to motivate them to fight more against the Turks, which is very, very nice and very nice symbol here. You have the tower, which means you stand up against the Turks. So this is what it says. This is one of the top highlights of our Salzburg collection.
Did they win the battle?
They did, actually, yeah. It worked.
Okay, what kind of value?
It's the estimate is 100,000 in euros. So
we have a few coins for the upcoming auction. It's the finest known Shinsi pattern. There's about 10 pieces struck, 6 pieces known, and this is the highest graded one by NGC.
What was Shinsi and why was that popular?
Shinsi was a province in the very, very far western part of China, but these coins were actually made by the Heaton men in England. So these coins never went to China. They were struck as patterns, so no official coinage.
What kind of value?
This coin brings, I would say, 125,000.
This is a Peruvian Spanish-American 8 reales from 1771. I found this coin at the last Macau coin show in 2014. So many of the coins that were minted in South America during the Spanish days at the mines were coined and then reshipped to Asia for trade in Asia. And this is why so many of these old coins turn up in the Philippines, in Macau, in Hong Kong, and other ports. So I was very lucky because this is one of the dates where the entire mintage was sent over there, and this is why it's very scarce today. The few surviving pieces are quite valuable.
What kind of value?
Well, this is one of the many buys I made at the Macau show last year. I paid about the equivalent of 160 US dollars. But being a rare date and a rare variety without the dot after the LM, it currently trades in the $800 to $1,000 range.
what I have here in my hand is 4 Thaler Klippe from Dresden from 1676. It's a kind of a shooting medal, and it's one of the highlights of the collection of Brandenburg Franken. As I told you, they are coins estimated at 20 euro, and other coins 20,000 euro, and this is one of the highlights. So this is estimated at 20,000 euro, and it's made for shooting, royalty shooting. They made in Saxony, and it's a wonderful preserved, and it's a wonderful condition, and it has beautiful color, and it's just a beautiful coin.
Why the tradition of shooting medals?
Still in Germany, the tradition to celebrate a shooting, and that's in the small villages you still do that. And at this time, only the royals did that for fun, actually. So the prince, and in this case, the prince was able to shoot the bird out of from the stick, and his mother became then queen, the shooting queen.
And what kind of value?
The value is, the estimate value is 20,000 euro.
We just bought this about 10 minutes ago. It's a 79 GSA dollar. Very low mintage, not many of them around, probably not many more than 1 or 2 on the entire floor in this huge show. I'm very happy to own it.
What were the GSA dollars?
It was a government hoard that was found in the vaults and released by the government and sold. 82s, 3s, and 4s were the common ones. And then they did 90, 91s, and 79. 78 also, but the 79, very few of them were put-in holders, and then a lot of them that were put-in holders were broken out. So it's very hard to find an original one still in the holder.
And how popular are GSA collectings?
They're very collectible. A lot of people look for them, and not only do they collect the CC dollars, but they collect the GSAs to try to get the sets.
What kind of value?
About $6,000.
Yes, this year we have a new Niobium coin, for example. The title is Cosmology, and it has 2 colors. It's blue as the night and yellow as the stars. And I think it's a really cool coin, and how cool it is shows that it is sold out completely. So if you're lucky, you could get the last ones here at the show, or you will be happy to see that your coin you maybe have bought already went up in price dramatically, because people are so keen, they want to have them.
How much does it cost?
It's 58 euros.
We have a Hong Kong dollar here, which is one of the most popular crowns, and it's actually a very nice grade. It's an MS62. The coin's estimated around $4,000 to $6,000, and we think it's actually a very good buy right now. It's a little bit off the peak of the market from 2 years ago, which was 10,000 plus.
Are coins struck under Britain still popular in Hong Kong?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they have a lot of attraction since it was a very short series. It's only struck for 3 years, so it's still very popular.
Why is that series popular?
Well, he has the Queen Victoria, and that's the only crown-sized coin that was struck at that time.
What kind of value?
For $4,000 to $6,000, which is, I think, very reasonable and compared to the rarity.
What I have here is a 1850 large cent graded proof 64 by Pcgs. What is wonderful about this coin is that there's fewer than 10 in existence. They just didn't make very many of them. And unlike some of the large cents that were made in proof, there's no question that this is a proof example, which you just don't see out there on the market very often.
Why the scarcity of proof large cents?
They just didn't make very many of them because there was not a whole lot of demand. They were made for dignitaries and as gifts for important people. And if somebody was a very, very, very hardcore collector, they might go to the mint and request one. But other than that, they just weren't out there. It's not like today where proof coins are just a mass market item.
What kind of value?
Right now we are asking $13,500 for this coin.
This is amongst my favorite coins. It's a coin of Crete. and portraying Europa on one side and the bull on the other. So as you know, the story of Europa, where the name of Europe actually comes from, she was kidnapped by Zeus. So it's just such a beautiful piece portraying a scene, Europa sitting on a tree and the bull. So it's actually portraying mythology, so it's fantastic. It's just a beautiful coin.
What is the metal?
So it's a stater of Europa, a silver coin, and it was struck around 300 BC, so in Crete.
What kind of value?
This specific one has a ticket price of £5,000, and we hope to sell it very soon so it goes to a good home.
It's a 2-ounce high-relief silver coin made of 999 fine silver. It's the second in our privateer series. The new coin depicts the Siren, which sort of represents the draw and the danger of sea life of the pirate.
Tell me how the coin will be available.
The coin will be available through our online retail partners, Provident Metals, and any other wholesale distributor that chooses to buy from us.
And how did you come up with such a cool theme?
You know, it just sort of, you see a lot of the pirate theme does quite well in pop culture, movies, publications and whatnot, and we just thought it would be something that would be, very interesting for the public to get their hands on.
What kind of mintage?
The mintage is not set. We frankly make enough as long as the public wants to buy it. When we start to see the interest wane, we move on to the next one in the series.
Will it be a rare coin or will it trade near its bullion value?
It'll be at a premium to its bullion value.
If you like this video, we're sure you'll love these 3 videos. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel. CoinWeek is the #1 source online for all things numismatic. Visit www.coinweek.com to take your hobby to the next level.